So I thought today that we could focus on classy, elegant transitional season outfits, and I've got 10 different looks to share with you. I am going to have the numbers on screen as well as all of the item details down below, but I'm sure many of these outfits you'll be able to recreate using things that you already have in your own wardrobe. Now I am really thrilled to be sharing with you that today's partner is VIVAIA, who I have been working with for a couple of years now, and actually I was just going through my winter most worn. For those who don't know, I'm in Australia, and my black VIVAIA mini pumps were actually my most worn of the season. As you can tell, I really genuinely love their shoes. They are so comfortable. So 4 new styles here that I want to run through, and I'm just going to quickly introduce you to them and then I'll talk about each one in a little bit more detail. So first pair I want to talk about are going to be the Tracy Pro in the black, and these are just such a chic pointed toe heeled pump. Okay, incredibly on trend, the Margot Mary Janes, which I have in the almond, and these come in a wide sizing as well. Perfect if you have wide feet or bunions like I do, and they're so comfortable. Then we have the Melissa boots in the dark olive. I have some of their boots from last year, and again, they're just so comfortable and they have this iconic heel detail. Finally, the Aria block heel in the Bordeaux. So I will have on screen when I will be running through each shoe style as well as the outfits that correlate to the shoes, but I want to just talk a little bit about VIVAIA before I do that. I'm sure we've all gone through that process of breaking shoes in, which can be a rather laborious and often uncomfortable experience. And one of the reasons why I keep going back to my VIVAIA shoes is because, one, there's no break-in period at all. They're just comfortable straight off the bat. Also, I like the fact that they are an eco-conscious brand. So each shoe is designed and manufactured using the yarn from recycled water bottles. Amazing. And they're also really quite durable, and you can wash them as well. So if you've got kids like I do who like to put peanut butter and Vegemite over everything, you can just throw your shoes in the wash and they come out looking like new. Just pop them in a guppy bag. And to me, this just makes them one of those things that is even more enticing to wear. Each pair of shoes is made using 3D technology and a zero waste process, which means that no materials are wasted in the manufacturing of these shoes, and all of the packaging is made using recycled cardboard. If you have been thinking about trying their shoes but aren't sure, they do have a 30-day return and exchange window, which I think is a really generous period of time. You can learn more about VIVAIA from their Instagram, but I do just want to mention that I have a discount code to share with you. So if you like any of the shoes that I feature or have been thinking about making a purchase, then you can use my code MJ12 to get 12% off site-wide. And I'll have all those details along with all of the shoe links down in the description box below. Alright, so I think now we should start talking about the Tracy Pro and the outfits that I styled using them. So starting with the Tracy Pro in black, you all know I love a pointed toe pump or a pointed toe flat just because they do have that visual illusion of elongating the leg, and I'm all about trying to do that as someone who has shorter legs and a longer torso. Well, these are incredibly comfortable, and comfort is king for me. They have this really lovely chunky heel, which is very walkable. I haven't found that I've gotten any blisters or anything like that from wearing these, and they do have the updated arch support. So VIVAIA's actually updated the arch support in their shoes, which makes them even more comfortable to wear. So they have this pressure relief diamond pattern here on the insole, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's quite bouncy. It's not spongy at all. It actually has a little bit of pushback to it, which means that it's going to give you some really nice support when you're walking around all day. The heel on these is also shock absorbing too, and they do have the little cushioning at the back of the heel. I got mine in a 40.5, and I will say they do fit a little bit on the snug side, but after wearing them around for a day, I found that they did give, and that's one of the things I like about VIVAIA's shoes, is that even if you do get them and they're a little bit snug, they will relax because it is made from this lovely tactile yarn. So outfit number 1 featuring the Tracy Pro is a really classic combo for me, and this is actually a style that I think you could wear to the office as well if you wanted, maybe switching out the t-shirt for a more formal blouse. So I've gone with a white tee, and then I have paired that with some black cropped trousers, and these really help to show off the heels, and I really like when a cropped trouser hits just above the ankle, so it highlights that narrowest part of your leg. I wanted to add in some contrast here, so I am wearing this taupe colored blazer. You could also do a black one if you wanted to go for more of a matching suit moment. This also looks really chic if you throw a knit over the shoulders as well, which kind of gives that nod to quiet luxury and really feels quite elegant, especially when it is in a really nice rich neutral. This next outfit also features a little bit more of a Parisian edge, so I've opted for this black and white graphic striped wool knitted cardigan jacket, and I've paired that with some blue straight leg jeans. These are a longer length, so you can see that the hem of the jeans just ever so slightly overlaps the heels here. This on its own is a classic combo, but of course I have finished that off with a third piece being a great trench coat, something that to me has a little bit of structure and movement to it, which I really like, and then a bag that also has these really lovely architectural details to it. I wanted to show how you could make a really oversized knit feel more elegant, and it's all in the details and what you've styled it with. So here I've actually tucked this really beautiful brown oversized sweater into a wool mini skirt. This one is tailored, so it's cut close to the body, and being in that suiting fabrication, it does have this very elevated, refined feel to it. And then that is just highlighted by the pointed toe pumps from VIVAIA as well, which I think finish off this outfit really nicely. I've kept this look to 2 colors, going with browns and blacks here. I really love this combo, and this is an outfit I'm going to be repeating a lot this season. Another thing to mention about these shoes is that you can customize them by getting these little clip-on bows, which literally just slip on the vamp and they give you an entirely different shoe. I love that, and I love the versatility. Next style we're going to focus on are the Margot Mary Janes, which I have here in the almond. They also come in black and I think a few other colors, and these are incredibly on trend. They're really leaning into the fashion zeitgeist of the moment, and I got these in my usual size 40. So I will say this particular style does run true to size for your usual European sizing. Now I ordered these in the wide style, so D to EE, and these are 10 millimeters wider than your typical flat shoe, and it really helps to minimize pressure on the instep and the toes. And I find if you are someone who does have a bunion like me, this is going to be a really common problem for you. And I think that these are a really cute option, especially with that diamond shaped detail here at the vamp as well, and just the Mary Jane. It's cute, it's fun, and they also have the rubber soles. They're highly flexible and they're really lightweight, so this is a perfect pair for taking traveling as well. And hopefully you can see that these also have that really lovely heel padding, so you won't get any blisters. For my first outfit featuring the Margot Mary Janes, I opted for a full tonal look. You'll know that this is one of my hallmark signature staple styles to go for, and I really love how the actual combination of this knit sweater with the matching knitted skirt feels so elegant. It feels like the outfit's sort of lifted up a little bit, and then the Mary Jane flats are just a sweet little touch. To add in some contrast, I've opted for a berry colored crossbody bag, and I think that this works really nicely. I've defined my waist by tucking in my sweater, and that really helps to give me a beautiful shape. I really like the way that this one turned out. I wanted to show you how these Mary Janes look with a pair of trousers, and again, this is an outfit that I'm really loving. It feels very old money, quiet luxury, just very elegant, sophisticated, and again, this would be another option that you could probably take with you to the office too if you wanted to. So I've opted for a really lovely camel roll neck sweater, and my tip when you are wearing color in your outfits is to consider that they're all within the same undertone family, so cool or warm, or if they lean more neutral, just all neutral tones, because that will feel and look a lot more cohesive. Then I've gone for a white high-waisted cropped trouser and a straight leg, and these have this lovely nubby texture to them. And because my shoes are kind of that nude color and they almost have this brown tinge to them in a way in the almond, I've almost bookended the style here. And you're going to see this styling trick a little bit more in some of my other outfits. I finish it off with the quilted Chanel bag. I just think an utterly chic combo. The final outfit I wanted to share with these flats features a braid and stripe top and a maxi length linen skirt. And the skirt is fitted at the waist and then it flares out really nicely. And then I finished that off with a white bag. I think if I needed a third piece, adding a blazer would be a really chic option. Otherwise, you could maybe do a little tweedy jacket as well, which would also inject an additional texture into the look. And we all know that tactile qualities in outfits are things that are really visually interesting. A really cool one, I think. It has that Parisian edge, and this would be perfect for a city break, or if you're just milling about on the weekend and you want to look a little bit more refined. So next we're going to style up the Melissa boots, which I have in the olive green, and it's this beautiful deep forest hue. I really like VIVAIA's boots because they are in that knitted fabrication, so they actually have quite a bit of stretch to them. They don't fit too snugly on the leg, and if you are someone who has wider calves, you're going to find that these work really well for you because they will accommodate and stretch, and that's something I really love about these. Of course, having that really interesting kind of curved shape block heel makes them really walkable as well, and if memory serves me, they're water resistant as well, but just very, very comfortable, and I really like the squared off detail at the toe. And it's worth noting that these also do not slip off your feet at all. So showing you that bookending technique in action with this first outfit, you can see that I've opted to match the color of my boots to my top. And it's a really great way to select your accessories that will feel really cohesive. I opted for a straight leg trouser, which I really like with these boots. I think that it's just a really nice, elegant touch. And then I finished the look off with a crossbody bag, which has this really chunky gold hardware across the front, sort of adorning it like a piece of jewelry. Again, this is one of those outfits that would look really chic with a third piece, either a trench or a lightweight coat. Second outfit wearing the boots, I've paired them with a maxi length skirt. What I like about the skirt is it has a slit at the back, so you get that little peekaboo effect. You can kind of see how high up the leg the booties come. And I quite like this, though if you wanted to, you could also wear tights. Then I wanted to inject this ladylike elegance, so kind of going for that really nice sophisticated component that feels really classy here. So I've gone with that cute little boucle tweedy crop jacket with the gold buttons. This is a style of jacket that we're seeing a lot within that old money, quiet luxury aesthetic, and I just think it's a simple way to dress up an outfit. I also have on a really nice fuzzy texture with the knitted vest, and then I finished that off with a quilted leather bag. Final pair of shoes to share are the Aria block heel in the Bordeaux, and I have the Aria 5 flats, and they are beyond comfortable. They are just a dream to wear, and these are essentially the heel version. So just like the Tracy Pro that I shared at the start, they have that same diamond pressure relief insole, which is really nice and bouncy, and they're very similar otherwise, but the key detail on these that really sets them apart is that really visually interesting perspex heel, which is in the matching Bordeaux hue. And I love this. I think it's really nice and chunky. It kind of adds this funky element to the shoe, which is fun, great way to add personality. And again, you can purchase these really fun little clips to change up the way that your shoe looks. These ones here are like little bow flowers, and they add this very feminine touch to the front of the shoe. I got these in a 40.5, and again, just like the Tracy Pro, they do fit on the snug side. I think I probably would have been better served with the 41. However, I don't have any issues wearing them, and like I said, the yarn, it does give. So even if you get shoes that are a slightly tighter fit, they are going to relax with wear. My first outfit with the Aria block heel kind of features a little bit of that bookending element. Here I've chosen to wear a really oversized pink sweater, this roll neck. It's really nice and cozy. It feels really warm, and I've worn that with a slinky slip skirt. I love this sort of combination because it feels like there's this element of friction in the outfit. So up top you can see I feel really cozy, relaxed, and then on my lower half I have these more refined components with that slinky skirt and then the pointed block heels. I think this would be a really chic outfit to wear on a casual Friday to the office. Final outfit to share, again with the Aria block heels, and here I really wanted to make the shoes the star, so they're kind of the focal point because they are in that really deep, rich burgundy hue. So I've worn them with this white denim midi dress, and a denim dress on paper is something that to me reads really casual, but it's all in the details, and you can see here that it's the actual silhouette that makes this feel refined and makes it feel more elegant and classy. So I'm all covered up. It has a high neck. It also has these 3/4 length sleeves, which have a bit of a sculptural element to them, which is interesting. It cinches in at the waist, which gives me that definition, and then it has this lovely full A-line midi length skirt, and it's all about the way that it is cut and the length, and that is the thing that makes it feel really nice and classy. Then I've just added a little small mini bag and a tote that feels really neutral and understated and works really nicely with the rest of the outfit. So that is 10 classy transitional style outfits to wear for the season ahead. I would love to know if you had a particular favorite. Please let me know in the comment section below. And will you be trying to recreate any of these outfits from your own wardrobe? Again, a huge thank you to VIVAIA for working with me on this video. I do have that code MJ12, which will be on screen and in the description box below if you would like to make a purchase. It will save you 12% off your order. A huge thank you for watching this video, for spending some of your precious time with me. I am just forever grateful. If you're new here and you want to subscribe, I would love to have you back, and I will see you next time with a brand new video. See you very soon. Bye.